So our final contest of this 13th session of boxing is between boxers from Israel and Turkey. And there is Israel's Jan Zak, 24-year-old. The man out of the blue corner is Turkey's cahit Ilyas. 25 years of age from Trabzon in Turkey. So our scoring judges hail from Poland, the Philippines, Argentina, Ukraine and Canada. 10-point must system in effect. Mr. Sid Ali Markratari of Algeria is the referee. So there is Ilyas, reigning Turkish national champion at 92 kilograms. As for his opponent in the red corner, fresh off a run to the quarterfinals at 92 kilograms, where he lost to Umberto Alfonso, the Olympic bronze medalist from Tokyo, at the quarterfinal stage. So we're underway then. Bout number 346 of this tournament. It's round of 32 action in the 92 kilogram heavyweight division. Boxer wearing blues just scored with a good jab to the body and right hand over the top, and then getting to work with a cluster of punches, pinning his man against the ropes before he took a short right hand. The man in blue is cahit Ilyas, a 25-year-old from Trabzon in Turkey, reigning Turkish national champion. His first attempt to qualify for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Need to work behind an up jab against a man dancing laterally, both left and right. That is Jan Zak from Ashdod in Israel, quarter-finalist at the recent European Championships, competing in his third attempt to qualify for the Olympic Games. And he made it through to the quarter-finals in the European Games last summer. Beautiful corkscrew left hand from Ilyas. And in the first Olympic qualification event, it was his nemesis, Berto Alfonso of Azerbaijan, the man from Havana, who bested him once again.
Ilyas doing well, just pressure him on his front foot. Needs to, as he's coming forward, he needs to have a bit more head movement, get behind his jab. It'll open up some more. It'll open up some more scoring shots for him as he's coming in.
And the 22 European Championship bronze medalist in 2022 in Croatia was Zak. To work the body as Ilyas got himself caught in two minds. Right hand lead not too far away from Zak.
Zak needs to be feinting more to try and draw the lead of his man in blue.
And both boxers just out of range as they're trading misses with the attempted straight shots.
Just both fighters there, just struggling to find the range.
Beautiful counter left hand from Zak. But again, both boxers missing by millimeters. They're not taking their feet with them. Half step in would remedy that. Who's going to seize the initiative as a right hand from Zak landed almost simultaneously, from Ilyas, landed almost simultaneously at the shot from Zak. So busy opening round. Strong start to the round from this man, and that could well be enough to tilt it in his favor. Neither man found a range with any consistency, and there's confirmation of a clean sweep of the cards for cahit Ilyas after 3 minutes of boxing.
Really good boxing there from Ilyas. struggled to find his range a little bit. I think both fighters struggled to find the range a little bit in that round, but the cleaner shots came from Ilyas, as you see him there working away and his man in red. But the up jab is working beautifully for the man in blue. And the man in red needs to move his head a little bit more, work behind his jab so he can find those openings, feint, make his man in blue throw so he can counter punch over the top.
Into the second round then. Ilyas took the first round unanimously. And again, marauding attack to begin the round. This is a similar vein to which he begun the first. Cahit Ilyas. Multiple successes in Turkish national championships as heavy as super heavyweight for Ilyas. He is competing at 92 kilograms in a bid to qualify for his first Olympic Games. National championships all the way back to schoolboy level at 2013 as the two men reaching for right hands and just a little short, but Zach was on the money with that right hand as Ilyas was inaccurate with his own attempted cross.
His hair buns just falling out.
Dear me.
Coaches have to be hairdressers now as well.
Most certainly, most certainly. My goodness. How's he going to negotiate these twists that Ilyas is sporting for these championships?
He's lucky. If it was Dave Holloway in the ring, he'd have no hair. Yeah,
yes,
he'd have the scissors out. I've seen that happen before.
Absolutely, yeah. Remember when Ricky Hatton made his comeback against Juan Lascano at the City of Manchester Stadium in front of 55,000. Paulie Malignaggi was on the undercard in a rematch against Love Morandu. Buddy McGirt chopped off his braids and extensions in front of 55,000 up on the big screen because the braids were flying everywhere and impeding his vision. Fortunately, from Ilyas's point of view, he hasn't suffered that fate here in this final bout of the afternoon session. Right hand to the body, not too far away from Ilyas. And reaching for that right hand, but it's going long over the shoulder of Zach. And there's a good double left hook, and he kept the left hook success going, did Zach. And it just caused Ilyas to become a little bit disorganized. There's a cut to the right eye of Zach, and has Ilyas picked up an injury as well? Oh, the referee happy for the action to continue. That twist around the braid has been removed, that tie. So
this affects his vision.
Indeed, but it looks as though an injury has been sustained by Jan Zach. The referee hasn't yet called for the intervention or inspection of the doctor. Now to right hand was an effective shot from Ilyas just to disrupt the advance of Zach.
Ilyas just having a warning there from the referee about holding.
Now to right hand from Ilyas, not too far away. Again, neither man really finding the range as they go repeatedly in search of that lead right hand. Evidence of that nick around the right eye of Zach. It's not yet bleeding profusely. Oh my goodness, well, for failing to keep his head up, Cahit Ilyas has been hit with a warning. So he took the first round unanimously, did Ilyas. Here's the evidence of the injury around the right eye of Jan Zach. The corner going to work on that immediately. So whatever score Ilyas has accrued will be subject to -1. So the second round, we've got Jan Zach leading 19 points to 18 for judges 4 and 5. The other three scores tied at 18 points apiece. After that point deduction assessed against Cahit Ilyas for failing to keep his head up. It's all going to come down to the final 3 minutes.
Yeah, it really, really is. And let's hope the corner have done a good job with the man in blue and tying his hair back up as well. The man in red is already off his stool. He's ready to go.
Into the third and final round then of a contest that is in the balance. For 3 of the 5 scoring judges, it is all square at 18 points apiece after the man in blue, Cahit Ilyas, the reigning Turkish national champion, was hit with a warning and thereby a point deduction for failing to keep his head up. In each of the previous 2 rounds, he started aggressively, took the first round unanimously, did Ilyas. That's a good left to the body, right overhand right from Ilyas, perhaps his cleanest hit combination of the entire contest. Jan Zak, remember, all square for judges 1, 2, and 5. Jan Zak leading 20 points to 18. Excuse me, Jan Zak leading for the other judges.
Both boxers just waiting there.
Action is on the edge of range as they look to draw that lead that they can counter. But again, the accuracy from both boxers. That's a good right hand, which was right on the money from Ilyas, and he celebrated it as well as he landed another right hand while his back was on the ropes. And in a contest such as this, where point-scoring punches are at such a premium, that's significant. Will it prove to be decisive? Zak keeping it going. That's a 2-3 phase attack. He wasn't accurate necessarily with any of them, but he did put Ilyas under pressure. Ilyas able to make his man miss and caught the initial punches on his gloves. But surely Zak is going to need more punch output of that intensity and sustained quality if he hopes to get back into this round.
Ilyas has just taken the back foot a little bit there. He's not working as hard as he was in the first and the second round.
That's a beautiful overhand right from Zak, and it's celebrated, but then Ilyas comes firing back. A high wire approach being taken by both of these boxers, content to operate behind low held hands as they remain in search of that right hand lead, often not setting it up with a jab, but firing in the right hand just like that. And finding the target is Cahit Ilyas, but he's spoken to again, failing to keep his head up. That's what he was docked a point for in the second round. The closing seconds of the third and final round of a contest that was in the balance and up for grabs with 6 minutes of boxing completed. Each man landing eye-catching right crosses during the course of the third and final round. My goodness, which way is this one going to go? Both men think that they have done enough, but a reminder of the context. We had 3 scorecards that were dead level after this man was deducted a point in the second round for failing to keep his head up. It was a contest where the accuracy was pretty low from both boxers, truth be told, as they always found themselves seemingly just out of range, despite letting their hands go, and the backhand, right hand lead in particular. But each man landed an eye-catching right cross during the course of the third and final round. So whose work will the judges prefer at the end of that contest?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision in the blue.
And there is confirmation of a unanimous point decision victory for Cahit Ilyas of Turkey. Despite being hit with that warning in the second round, he doing enough to be declared a unanimous points decision victor over Jan Zak of Israel. So in his first attempt to qualify for Paris 2024, Cahit Ilyas has got the job done. The reigning Turkish national champion is confirmation of the point that deduction he was hit with in the second round, taking the final round on a 4-1 split. And that is how he has prevailed to go through to the round of 16. Some of the action from that third and final round.
Good work there from man in red, just trying to push his opponent back. It's just a shame that a lot of those punches there missed. But Ilyas did really, really well. Beautiful, beautiful right hand there, just catches his man.